Saturday, and I'm sorry I haven't really been making videos lately, but I've been really busy. And I've had to work, and then work so hard that we're getting laid off again. So in the middle of September to the middle of October, look forward to lots of videos. Because every time I finish a book, I will make a video. Could be 2 in the same week. Wouldn't that be something? Anyway, the book I read this past time that you haven't seen me is Eat, Pray, Love by Elizabeth Gilbert. This is the book here. I like the cover on it, how eat is pasta, pray is prayer beads, and love is pretty tropical flowers. Each of those have an actual meaning. This story is about Liz herself and how she went through a terrible divorce, and she went on this year-long journey to help heal. She started off with the eat part of the book, and that was in Italy. She wanted to learn Italian, and all she did was eat pasta and make some new friends and just learn that beautiful language. The second part of the journey, this was a really hard part for me to get through in the book, and it was pray. And she went to Indonesia, she went to an ashram, and spent her entire 4 months there just praying and being a devotee. And it was just, it's not that this section was badly written, it's just I feel that maybe something I need to work on more in my life, so that I found it hard to get through in the book. But it was a really well written part. I love the way that Liz has her little mental breakthroughs, like, and all of a sudden things are much clearer. And I really like the character Richard from Texas. He's quite a hoot. And if you read this book or have read the book, you would understand. And then the last part was definitely my favorite part of the book, and it's all about love. She went to Bali, and that was in Indonesia. It was absolutely gorgeous, whole tropical island, and she met some really good characters. And I think in her journey in Bali, my favorite one is Uday. He's a very interesting character, and I just like the way he was written and his story and how it kind of mixes in with hers. And just the breakthroughs she had while in Bali were really nice. Like the whole companionship, the love, learning to love yourself. Overall, this book had a really great message, and there's a lot of really interesting people in it throughout. And I feel that for me, it was kind of hard to get through. Like, it took me a few weeks to read it, just because of the fact that it's real life. The next book that I'm getting into is Stephen King, Under the Dome. It is a very big book, and I've been reading it for 2 weeks, and I'm actually a good chunk of the way in. And that's because it's not real. I feel that real life stories are harder for me to read because it's true. So you get a little more emotionally invested in it. But other than that, fantastic book. I highly suggest you read it. And have a fantastic weekend, fantastic time, until I see you next.